things that our good friend Lerix liked. And I mean, just as a general rule of thumb, I think I repeated this. I don't like over repeating myself over and over and over again. But like, I don't know. I've seen every defense in the book. I might as well just let me see if I can find like a Lerix defender here. I actually had some decent conversations with some people, like this one over here. Look at me liking my own comment because I'm good like that. But generally, I had some good discourse with some of the people here. Some of the people didn't understand that much, but then eventually they understood. Then we got like people like this that have just been defending Lerix to the ends of the earth, and I find it to be kind of weird because it's just there's no reason for you guys to simp for a guy like Liam. There is I don't get it. What is the what is it? Do you find him like sexually attractive or something? Like, I mean, Kai did age play with him, so like I guess if you're into that. But like I just don't understand what the appeal is so much, you know, with people like this, right? So I guess this guy is like a loli expert, I guess. Maybe. Who the fuck is this? Okay, well, they're, I guess, just chatter. But apparently they're the loli expert here. They're telling me how it is, man. So they're like, when people refer to loli, they usually are referring, usually is the key word. Like, usually. Okay, so not in all cases then. All right, well, that's a great, you're off to a great start there, bud. They are usually referring to sexual depictions of anime girls. That's not really a correct statement. If there are any anime fans here, or even any lolicons or some people from Rev's community, can you like correlate with that fucking guy was saying, or this guy is saying, or whatever? I don't know. People were like, do you still hate Rev's community? I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know anymore. I don't know where to stand with these people anymore, because it's like, the thing is, I hate I hate this guy and his community a lot more than Rev's, to be honest. Because here's the thing with them, right? The thing with Lerix's community is they echo loli talking points, right? They echo lolicon talking points, while Lerix shits on lolicons and calls them pedophiles with Nick the Oreo and all the other idiots in commentary. So it's like, you got this hybrid of just straight up fucking... What is the word I'm looking for? I'm blanking on it. Not degeneracy, I mean, that's a given, but it's more like fakeness. This entire fucking fake shit, right? And this fake shit needs to end, all right? It needs to stop. Everything needs to stop being fake, all right? So we got this little dipshit over here, you know, doing all his fucking shit. Like, he's got his angry slug on, and he's just calling everyone a pedo. Buddy I don't like is a pedo. I'll put that on the next video, because he said some really awesome things today that I got clipped, and appreciate the clippers out there looking at Lerix's stream. But he said some really interesting stuff. It's going to be a little bit of a contradiction, Liam. Just a little bit of a contradiction I'm seeing there, you know? So we're going to put that out, point that out. But it's like, that's the problem I have with these idiots, right? Actually, hold on. I think that I got a screenshot of something that I didn't find particularly too appealing. Hold on. Let me load up shit scored. Okay, here it is. All right, so this is from Luhrix chat, apparently, what I said to you guys today. So they echo like lolicon talking points, but it's like, how can you do that if you're just gonna fucking like, you're just gonna shit on it? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, this fake shit needs to stop, man. So this was from the Luhrix chat. This one in particular, so we got people saying a drawing isn't a child. And this was in regards to, like, Lerix and Moth are talking, right? Plague Moth. I'm sure you've heard of him. Notorious Plague Moth, whatever the fuck we're supposed to be mad at him for. I guess it's like DMCAs, and then there's some people out there calling him pedo, this, and that. So, point is, like, I don't know. I guess you're supposed to hate Plague Moth, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. So Liam, for content, and by the way, for those of you that don't know, Liam is Luhrix. I will be calling him Liam periodically, because I don't think he's, like, I don't think of him as a YouTube creator. I think of him as a fucking idiot on the internet that's too full of himself. So Liam it is. But Liam over here was combating the whole lolicon thing a little bit, but this is why it doesn't make sense. He's so fucking weird about this. He's so in one sentence, Lerix is acting like he's leaning towards lolicon being pedophilia. Then on the second sentence, he like weasels it back and tries to act like that's not what he's saying. So it's like, what the fuck is this fucking fence-sitting shit? And then you got his fucking chat here, right? Drawing isn't a child. Again, this is literally Reb's talking points, my dude, right? And it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's just the biggest contradiction ever. Like, honestly, dude, I don't even care if you're from Reb's community. I don't even care anymore. I don't care because it doesn't fucking matter. Because it doesn't matter. All these people are fake as shit. Who the fuck cares at this point? I've done nothing but cripple myself by pretending like you should hate lolicon, right? Meanwhile, you got motherfuckers in this shitty chat, not this chat, like Lyrix's fucking shitty chat, like, and Luhrix himself. It's just the biggest fucking stupid contradiction ever, right? So it's like, what are the rules? There are no fucking rules. It's all fucking stupid gay bullshit that's, you know, you make up the rules as you go and you get away with it as long as you can until you have a downfall like fucking Mama Max. Because a lot of Lyrix's fans are just Mama Max people and then you're just switching up and now they're looking at Luhrix like he's Max. It's the same bullshit. It's literally the same shit. You defend the fuck out. It happened when I called out Max a year ago. When I was saying that Max was a grifter and an idiot and didn't know what he was doing and he faked everything. Oh, what happened then? A bunch of people. Actually, you know what? Let's go back to that fucking video. You know, why not? Let's look at one of MrSEN's greatest fucking hits, dog. Let's see. Mama Max. Mama Max, Mama Max, Mama Max. So the original, pick a side, YouTube is cringe and why it's cringe. So here it is, pick a side, YouTube is cringe, here's why, Mama Max is fake virtue. And look at all these fucking, look at these idiots over here. Like, straight up, you're gonna tell me that people aren't fucking idiots, that people aren't sheep, right? Look at this! Perfect fucking example of why I treat certain chatters with such disrespect. Because look at this shit. Look at this shit. A good example of why we need dislikes. 2 years ago, where you at, homie? You're nowhere to be found. That's right, because you're a fucking idiot, chatter. You don't know what you're talking about. And again, all the sheep, what is it? 1,800 likes, homie? Yeah, it's fucking stupid. You guys were idiots when I called out Max. You didn't shut the fuck up. You thought you were worth a damn. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Probably happy we can't see the dislike. No, I'm happy that you guys are fucking stupid. That you can fucking fill up other people's pockets with money, right? And fucking shit they don't deserve. Like this idiot over here. For the longest fucking time, this fucking idiot got away with his fucking shit. And now you're just gonna let another fucking idiot on the internet get away with his shit. It's the shameless cycle of stupidity that the chatters, like this guy over here, get to like let people get away with. It's so fucking AIDS. And that's why I'm just like, I don't really give that much of a shit. When they're like, oh, do you still hate Rev's community? I'm just like, I don't know. I really fucking don't know. Like, I hate Rev Says Disu for being a piece of shit, right? For slandering people, for trying to play these weird games and gotchas. I hate him on that level. I don't even, like, his grift, it's whatever to me. I just literally don't even care anymore. Because it's his grift. Like, what the fuck? Why should I care? Like, these idiots over here, like this guy, and Nick the Oreo, and every other fucking idiot in commentary that's biting their fucking shitty tongue, or not saying anything, when they make a big fucking deal out of much fucking less, you fucking idiots. I hate every one of you. I want nothing to do with any of you, and maybe I'll have a decent conversation with you on occasion, if the time presents itself. If not, fuck out of here. I don't want anything to do with that shit. So that's pretty much the Lerix segment. I got the clips that I want from him as of today, and I got the clips that I need from him as of like 2 years ago. The shit from 2 years ago, I believe it was, or maybe it was a year ago, whenever the fuck that pyro shit happened. But it's gonna go along fine. And I guess to go back to this guy over here. So you can't snake your way out of this one, even if we use the other definition of loli, just the drawing of a girl. You said Lerix liked NSFW loli, and you didn't show any proof, so I guess you went here. 8 minutes and 3 seconds. Oh, yeah, this thing. By the way, shout out to whoever made this. I think you know who you are, but shout out to you for making this little cute fucking kiwi drawing, okay? I want to point out this, though. I did this little tipster segment.
And some of the people have.
So one of the biggest dick suckers of Lerix, and this is not exclusive to just this idiot over here. There've been quite a few, but this idiot made a big fucking deal about Tipster's friend liking a piece of art that was loli, and then treating it like it was like some sexualized shit. Meanwhile, Lerix gets to like a whole ton of that shit. Wait, hold on. So this being one of them right here. Exhibit A. Motherfuckers can pretend. This isn't like, you know, they could pretend there's nothing behind this fucking black bar. Aiden Projects, you can't pretend, you fucking idiot, because I was the one that showed you this shit. We have DMs where I gave you the shit and you acknowledged that it was fucked, you idiot. Well, this was happening in real time, actually. I was the one giving this shit to Aiden Projects and showing him, hey, this is what your boy is liking, by the way. Have fun with that. That's why he was pressing him. Because of that stupid shit. So again, Aiden has seen the uncensored one. I'm pretty sure Doc has seen this uncensored shit. Pretty sure Tom has too. Everybody is just trying their hardest to damage control for Lerix. Then speak of the disingenuous devil over here. So this idiot over here, the way he fucking perfectly structures certain things to make it sound like, you know, pedophilia, but for Lerix, I don't know. He gets like the holy grail.
Uncomfortable.
Motherfuckers always want to act
trying
like,
to like moral grants.
This shit over here, you're only showing. Like, I would be honest with you, dude. What fucking 20-year-old man that wants to fucking shit on people on the internet gets to like this shit? Like, motherfuckers are like, this isn't loli and shit. Okay. You know what? You want me to be fair? Okay, maybe that's chibi, but what the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? That's a fucking backpack, a little teddy bear. That's a kindergartner or some bullshit. Like, what the fuck? What is this? Why do I have to think that a 19 or a 20-year-old, Lerix, don't lie about your age anymore. Why do I have to think that a guy that likes this shit is fucking based? Why do I have to think that he's allowed to make fun of anybody he wants? He's not. He's a fucking idiot. Excuse me. Okay, what is this? Is this chibi too? What is this? Like, what is... Like, seriously, just fucking tell me what this is. Like, what is this shit? I just want to know. And why. I want to know what and why. Mostly the why, right? Because it's like, oh, okay, this is like some shit Flamenco. You know, that guy, Flamenco has liked this shit and has gotten a lot of crap for it. He's gotten a lot of crap for it. For doing the same shit. Look at this shit. Like, what? Like, I don't know. It's just like, it's so gay. It's so fucking gay. That everybody wants to play these sweeping games. That everybody, like, it's kind of the reason why I'm pissed off at Max in the first place. It's like, you didn't have to lose to these jokers. You know that. You could have kept your grift going for years. And nobody would have questioned you. And you would have gotten away with more shit. But you let these little fucking con artists like Luhrix and Nick the Oreo and any other idiot that wanted to get involved in this shit fucking outplay your dumb ass. And Tommy C. Let me give you the three brass of idiots, right? Okay, it's more like two idiots and one snake. So two brass of idiots, Luhrix and Tommy fucking Plumber C. One fucking, and the third one is a snake, and that'd be Nick the Oreo. But it's like, you literally let yourself get torn down by these three idiots. These three goofballs. You fucking idiot, Max. You are fucking shit. You're garbage. You're trash, Max. You're trash because you let these little con men that like these little things over here and get away with it, and they have people sweep this shit under the rug because it's very inconvenient to bring up that the guy that's, what, to quote Chud Logic in one of his shitty thumbnails, The greatest threat to Mama Max. Yes, the greatest threat to Mama Max is a 20-year-old man that likes a bunch of loli. Yeah, what a threat, Chud Logic. Whoa! Motherfuckers, these fucking e-celebs give me fucking aneurysm with how fake and stupid and idiotic they are, man. You know what? I'm not even paying attention to chat right now. You know, for all I know, I could be talking to myself, and I might as well be talking to myself. This might as well be my fucking therapy, because that's kind of what it feels like. You know, you gotta deal with this shit on a regular fucking basis in real life, and then you come back to the internet land, and you see the same played out gay politics here too. That's literally all it is. It's gay fucking politics, cleaning up, sweeping. Motherfuckers want to try to meme that shit into existence, right? That's like the cope and shit from commentary. It's always been that fucking little fucking trick. Oh, let's cope and meme it. Like, they did that for literally everybody they decided to cut off at the end. Whether it be Edwin, John Swan, fucking Flamenco, any other fucking dipshit. Oh, Tipster, the biggest idiot out there, right? The biggest fucking idiot, Tipster, right? And now they don't shut the fuck up about Tipster, right? Now that Tipster's completely dead and nobody gives a shit about him and he's been used up to hell and back, now fat ass the Oreo doesn't shut the fuck up about him, even though he could have said shit before when Tipster was being more of a fucking idiot in real time. Then fucking humunculus fucking Bo Blacks, he fucking doesn't shut the fuck up about him either. It's time to it's like, motherfuckers, really? Tipster? That guy? That's who we gotta keep talking to? That's who you want to keep talking about? Why? Nibbas, y'all are stupid. Alright? Y'all are stupid. But we got all this stupid fucking politicking and this fucking sweeping and shit. I got Willie Mac being an idiot too. He's like, thank you for your work, Lerix. Willie, you didn't do shit. You did more in one video when you caught up to speed with shit than he did. You're a fucking idiot, Willie Mac. You're a fucking moron. Go back to molding about fucking zero. God fucking damn it. Also, what was the point about molding about zero, Willie, when you literally told me, oh, well, you know, maybe we can welcome him back eventually. It's like, what was it all for? What are your words for when they don't even fucking matter at the end? They're worth nothing. What is this politicking bullshit for? What is this fucking shit? By the way, motherfuckers, you want to talk about cat girls? You want to talk about cat? What is this? What is this? Liam. What is this cute little cat girl that you liked? Well, what is this, Lerix? What's behind the bar? Liam, what's behind the bar? wait, let me get. This idiot's gonna show up in my next video. He's gonna, can you prove that? Can you prove that? Can you prove that? Motherfucker, just say, fuck, let me be as dishonest and disingenuous as commentary right now. Just say, then show the animated CP. You are fucking ridiculous. You people are, holy shit. You guys are just, yeah. But that's the Liam segment, I guess. I don't know how long I went for this shit. I hope I did like 10 minutes. Hopefully I did like 10 minutes. Did I fill up enough airtime for that? Cool. Alright, and then there's Crow. I mean, there's not much to say about Crow. He wants to be a woman. I mean, that's haunted him for the rest of his life, so it doesn't really matter. But we'll get to Crow at a later date, I guess. He's just not really that important. For those of you that don't know who Crow is basically like a retired YouTuber of sorts. He was like, I guess technically my friend? Question mark? I'm not so sure anymore. But like, he's been having this weird temper tantrum because he basically was defending this guy named Delirious, who then came out as a hebephile, or an ebophile, whatever the fuck he wants to call himself. Delirious wants you to make the distinction between him having inappropriate convos or pictures with a 16, 17-year-old and him having convos with a 13-year-old. Basically, Delirious wants you to know that he's an ebophile, which makes it less creepy, I guess. And I mean, it's still predatory, but like less creepy, I guess. But anyway, the point is, fucking Crow defended that guy until he couldn't anymore. And then he got put on the spot, and then he got mad that I put him on the spot. because he sucks, and now he's having like a world tour of a temper tantrum. He's some like fucking journalist now or something. I don't know, but when Crow shows up, we'll talk about his pedophile mod. You know, that fucking Connor guy who renamed himself to McDaddy. We'll go over why Crow's weird defense, or his side's weird defense of go to the police doesn't work. It's actually pretty dishonest and disingenuous, and I'll point out why. And I'll challenge any one of you motherfuckers to tell me otherwise, like I always do. Because unlike little Liam D over here, let me put him up on the screen. Lovely little lesbian over here. Unlike our friend Liam, there's no need to be scared of fake shit, right, Lerix? I feel like me and you have very different approaches to people, right? You kind of hide for some reason. I can't imagine why. And I don't really think that's the appropriate approach. But that's pretty much it for Liam. I'm exhausted about as much energy, if that's what you want to call it, on them. So Liam is done. We're done with Liam. Now we're moving on to the big fish, guys. The big fish. Because see, he took like a little bit of a break. We took a little bit of a break from Ricada because, I mean, okay, so something happened to him, I think, or something. I don't know. He was sick. I thought he died, to be honest. I thought it was like, okay, he finally croaked. Okay. But apparently, no, he just took a little bit of a break. He's still alive. He's kicking. New Ricada just dropped. So I want to go over these fucking, of course, I want to go over these clips of bullshit that happened with this guy. And who better to get these clips from than the one person that's actually going to spend their fucking time clipping the shit out of this guy. Which I appreciate very much, but at the same time, I gotta wonder how your mental health is doing with all this bullshit over here. I tried to get through with a Ricada stream this one time, and it was just not the prettiest thing ever. Like, it was Ricada talking about, like, what was it? Fuck, what was it? Sex toys and WWE and McMahon? I don't know, some shit like that. Slug, thank you for the 5. I've completely missed it. Swapped to the new overlay. I sent the Google Drive to download it. I'll do that next time, Sludgy, but appreciate it. How's it going? Okay, so Plague Moth, I tried to get in contact with you earlier. Can you get on Discord so I can talk to you right now about the guy that interviewed you, Mr. Liam, and why I believe he was very lenient on the lolicon shit, because that is something I did want to get in contact with you about. Oh, look at that. Okay. Here you go. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that, Badwick. Yeah, so, Plague the Moth, I sent you a friend request. My thing is called MrSEN. Ha ha ha. See what I did there? Yeah, so if you want to talk, I want to ask you. I'm not going to grill you, because, I mean, here's the thing with Plague Moth. I've seen, like, 20 people grill this guy. Every fucking time it's the same shit. Like, honestly, dude, if you think Plague is a pedophile, you might as well call Lerix a pedophile at this point. There's literally... Because, I mean, the whole... Look, I'll get into why that is. Because it's just so fucking stupid, man. It's like... It's so dumb, man. It's so stupid. And Moth is like out here. He's just talking to fucking like he's completely unaware that Lerix liked all this loli shit and stuff. I don't know. Like if you're there, okay, cool. I'm gonna call him right now. I'm assuming he's done with Liam, so I'm gonna give him a call right now. I wonder if he's around. Let's see if he's around, though. Hello.
What's up?
Hey, Plague Moth. How's it going?
Doing all right.
I'm assuming you're done with Liam over there, right?
Yeah. Wait, his name's Liam?
Yeah, it's Liam. It's Liam. He put out his full name, and then he started complaining about it, calling it a dox. But you know, that wasn't until very recently, so.
Okay,
Whatever.
real quick, just out of curiosity, not for like malicious shit. Is his last name Butler?
No, that's not his name. No, no,
Oh,
no.
fucking thank fuck, because there's that. Oh god, okay. There's some other level of degenerate, and I was like, oh no, this is. But all right.
Yeah, so my how did that, like, first of all I gotta ask, how did that interview go with you and him? Because I only saw a little bit of it and it's generally the same bullshit. Um
It's
it's literally
primarily
the recap
fake.
of something. Like, I was in a group chat and these people told me that, like, oh look, Lerix is gonna cover Moth and shit, and I'm just thinking in my head, like, why? Like, what? Like, number one, what is this fucking guy gonna add that hasn't already been added? What is he gonna just regurgitate the same bullshit over and over again? So I don't know.
Yes.
Like, how did that go overall? Like, how did it end?
Oh, it ended basically with them griping over privacy complaints because I filed privacy complaints against Slime Beast for, I don't know, using my image in very fucked weird ways, as well as my full name, which was not public and stuff. And given that YouTube said that's a thing, I mean, I guess I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I'm it's more of like that unspoken rule shit where you generally, like, you know how they're like, "Oh, yeah, you're justified in copyright striking or copyright taking that down, but it's a dick move." It's one of those things, but it's just like, I mean, technically you don't have to adhere to it. I mean, does it suck for the recipient? Maybe. I don't know what your intentions with doing that is. Can I be so real with you? I don't really care. One of the things that I heard you and him talking about, though, is that you basically called Slime a pedo because he started insinuating you're a pedo. So you found, I guess, what you would call evidence to kind of validate your claim of sorts, right?
Yeah, I did.
And I saw the evidence you presented was the one 13-year-old girl that he liked that had a flower, that you said you confirmed was a 13-year-old, but he denies that it was a 13-year-old, right?
Yeah. Oh, I can actually get, since you're actually inquiring about it too, I can get the other screenshots avail, like they're on my phone, so just basically, in short, while I'm looking for these two, so the way this, like how I found this information, and how, well, actually a couple other people helped too, but they were talking in DeviantArt. They joined around the same time, which is probably just a coincidence. You know, a lot of people joined that shit. Um, but she was very public about her information being posted on there, including the year she graduated. And then you just do the math from when they were interacting with like heart emojis, weird flirtatious kind of conversation, which, yeah, I guess that could be considered reach, but knowing her age, being 26, and being like this, as well as favoriting her shit, and then finding lolicon in your favorites too, I think that constitutes the accusation of being called a pedo.
So the funny thing with that is I saw the lolicon claim, right? And you showed that photo of what was like a cartoon dragon child thing, right?
Yep, sorry,
Then
that's gonna have
yeah, that's
uh
fine.
that's gonna have what's his face in it, but yeah, I actually just sent it to you. Well, I sent it in the group chat.
So so okay, fuck. Let me see this shit. What is this? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what Lerix. That's
Okay,
actually the
so
first
I mean,
dog.
okay,
That's
what
actually
if I'm
the
in the
first.
fucking wrong? I don't know, man, but to me, that's not cool. That's nasty.
So I saw some of the defenses in Lyric's chat for this. This is kind of the issue I have with him. Lyrix, when he talked to you about this image, or he talked to you about Lolicon in general, I feel like he was very fence city. Like, he was trying to find the right answer, not what he actually thinks. So he went and he was like almost playing two sides. Like, he didn't want to call Lolicon pedophilia, but at the same time he was very much leaning in that direction. Which is, again, like, I mean, fuck. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck is?
you know, it was like right at that point, I was like, oh great, I already know where the fuck this whole stream's going now.
Like, I just like, and I mean, just a little bit of a spoiler. This guy called people that were in, like, I mean, he didn't even really, like, he set somebody up to look like a pedophile for Lolicon in the past. So it's like, like, I clipped a bunch of the shit. I got people to clip a bunch of the shit he was saying in that interaction because a lot of it is gold. because of the shit that I have on him. So it's really funny though that he's making these weird stances and shit when he's like, number one, he's done the same for less. Number two, his pals, everybody in commentary for that matter, most if not everybody that's judging you, I will say for exception, fucking funny enough. I know you hate this guy, but TCR actually didn't call you a pedo. He's the one that hasn't. But generally, like, commentary, for the most part, at least the ones that you haven't talked to, they're just like, they just call this shit, like, pedo shit, right? I think because they look at things the same way you do, funny enough. But this guy over here, he's just dancing around it. He doesn't want to really condemn it. Then he brings up this weird fucking shit. Lerix is now saying that even if it's a sexualized loli, if he doesn't get 100% proof of you jerking off to it, apparently it's okay. That's literally what he's saying.
That is what I fucking took away from that too. And then when I confront him, you're really doing this right now, bro. You're really doing this. You're really doing this. I don't know, man. When all of them like lolicon, and then he comes up with that, I'm like, oh no, here we go. You get in my good graces to farm me for content. But sure.
Listen, honestly, keeping it 100 with you, I was thinking about getting in contact with you since yesterday, because the thing is, this guy is such a bad fate idiot. Like, I just like, no, like, that's just what he is. Because it could have gone one or two ways, right? He could have just be setting you up for some shit, because he isn't above doing that. He's done it before. So I was like, if he's setting him up, I want Moth to at least know that a lolicon is the one setting him up. Right? I want Moth to at least know that. And then when I heard he was making these weird little defenses and why he was like very shaky with the shit, I was like, I gotta tell Plague Moth about this. I gotta show him some of the shit that fucking Lerix was liking. And then I think you'll understand more about why he's like, because the thing with that is like, fucking Lerix has banned the word lolly from his chat, right? He's because they used to call him Lolicon Lerix. And they used to always ask this guy, before the Max shit blew up, before he tried to be the good guy for that, yeah, that's all they asked about. Hey, Lerix, how's the loli? Lolicon Lerix. Lerix, Lolix. Shit like that.
Wow. So I just got fucking had by
yes!
a lollifucker.
Yes! That's why I wanted to get in contact with you.
Oh, I wish you would have warned me sooner.
Yeah, that's why I hit up Badwick to do it. I was like, yo, you know, let me talk to this guy or something. I want him to know who the fuck he's talking to. Because, I mean, you could say this, and that about you, sure, whatever. I've heard it before, I'm hearing it. But here's the thing, if not even TCR, I mean, let's just call him your mortal enemy at this point. He's the Flash to your Zoom or whatever. If he's not even willing, to call you a pedo, like, what the fuck, man? That's your mortal enemy.
Heavily insinuated it. The whole thing is like, I don't think he's a pedophile, but ... Considering he has access to Daisy's destruction, I don't know. Like, I have screenshots of him doing that shit.
Yeah, it's like he leaves it up to like public and like whatever the public wants to think or whatever.
That's
right?
The same kind of shit Cuck Raven does when he has his little teenagers harass people. This is something interesting I'm going to share with you too. You could take this and run with it how you want. For some reason, that creepy reading was tight in Mama Max's server too. So I mean,
yeah, I saw. So when the leaks are coming out, I basically saw a list of all the people that were there. A lot of it.
No way Slug did that.
No. It was fuck, man. That whole fucking series.
He's calling me a pedophile in chat. I love you, buddy. Though you came out with
honestly, that's what Slug does. even if fucking Slug calls you a pedo, like the thing with Slug calling you a pedophile is that Slug calls everyone a pedo too many times. So after a while, it just kind of like people are like, oh, it's just Slug. He just calls everyone a pedo. He's pedo jacketing and this and that or whatever. But I do really think I know he doesn't like you. I straight up fucking know he doesn't fucking like you. Like, he hates you and shit. But Slug, you need to understand, this is for the greater good. All right, this is for the greater good. This fucking, I need to tell Plague Moth about the lolicon that was shitting on him. I mean, how did it end though? How did you and Lerix's interaction end? Like,
It literally was him just calling me a retard and basically just focusing on the privacy complaint, saying all I do is call people pedophiles because I was asking questions about loli in the end. I was confused. And no, Slug, you kind of did take some shit too far with comments about my kids and shit. That's not cool.
So
But it's
that's
okay.
how
Honestly, don't hold it against
is
you.
that
You came out with so much good shit that it's good.
is that how your combo with him ended?
I'm sorry?
You and Lyrics, is that how your combo ended?
Yeah, literally. He's like, well, basically, since I'm just beating around it and not giving him the answers he wanted, was more or less what he said. And I told him, like, I'm not interacting and taking it seriously because you've already given your consensus the whole fucking time. You're platforming two pedophiles, borderline defending loli by ducking it. Which, by the way, then he says in the chat, that's in the live stream, by the way, that he considers lolicon pedophilia.
Lyrics?
Yep.
Then why
That's
the
in
fuck
there.
is he dancing around this shit? This is what I don't get. It's so fucking dumb. So,
Oh, maybe it's because he likes to, you know, get in the circle jerk with all the other fucking smelly weirdos and beat off the hentai kids.
like,
Or maybe it's just
here,
because he's a dumbass with a
here, I'll
swoopy
show you.
spirit.
I'll show you this. Like, I can't, like, in all good conscience, I can't let this guy be the one to be calling you a pedo or any of that shit. Take a look at that when you have the chance. Now keep in mind that the lollies that are shown in this, the only reason these are the safe for work ones. So Lyrix actually had another account where he was liking lewd images of this. Like extremely lewd, like they were naked and shit.
Does this video highlight that at all without showing it or whatever? Or...
Yeah, no, because this video shows the safe for work shit.
But does it talk about the other ones at least?
Does it reference it? Kind of. Like, so
Okay.
the uploader of this makes it very like he tries very hard to not call him a pedo, even though most people would, even though Lyrix has done it to other people for less. But yeah, I mean, he kind of doesn't like from a guy that isn't into the anime community, him seeing this shit, like this one in particular, like what is fuck. I'll show you in the screen share. Give me a second. So it's like shit like this, right? Let me know when you're on it.
I am. Oh, what the? Oh, she's clearly an adult though, because she's got
like
flowy ears, right?
So,
she's not human. She's really 2,000 years old.
So yeah, so here's the thing, like again, these are the safe for work. That's Lyrics. These are the safe for work ones. Obviously, like that could be up to your interpretation of whether or not you think those are, you know, like at the end of the day, it's like why is my entire thing, right? Because I know this idiot likes to play fucking victim. That's what Lyrics does. He always plays the victim card anytime he can. That's why he's going around behind the scenes telling people that I doxed him now. So yeah, he loves playing victim. But like when you see shit like this, right? I know like from an anime fan's perspective, they might just see this as it's like, oh, it's nothing or whatever. But you gotta keep in mind, this is a 20-year-old man, 19, whatever, if you want to split hairs, that's liking shit like this, right? He knows it's wrong because he fucking lies about his age to not look as weird. But look at this shit.
This is fucking me up a bit. Like I have, oh my god, dude, they're like my twins are like that size. They're 6. Like what the?
Now, there's been a lot of defense for Lyrics and a lot of cope, but it doesn't. Here's the thing. Let me tell every lolicon out there. Your defenses don't work when he doesn't even buy them. What is the point of defending Lyrics if he thinks you guys are pedos anyway? It's a stupid reason to defend him. Do not defend him. Like, you guys are dumb. You're getting lied to. Fucking Lyrics is almost as big of a con as Max.
I'm curious if will actually respond to it, because I just messaged him like, oh, I see now. And I showed him the video. I'm like, loli Lyrics was a thing. I was like, fuck you, bro.
Like, look at this shit. Look at this, Moth. Like, look at this fucking shit. Like, this guy is really gonna be the guy to judge you? Like, I'm just saying, man. Like, I know we're supposed to hate Moth. We're supposed to call him this, and that. Whatever.
Okay, I'm guilty of being an edgy, like, gore reactor guy.
But is this really... Yeah, but, like, again, is this really the guy to be doing this shit?
Well, let's see. Will this play over here? Tell me if you can hear this.
I cannot.
Okay. That's fine. I figured my stream deck would do something it wouldn't. Boomer moment. Uh,
Like,
have you heard the TCR clip about him?
oh, this one. Okay, Moth. This one is okay. I'm not gonna share this on screen because, yeah. But look at this. Okay,
oh
this
my
one.
God.
This one I think I can.
That same image. Spinwing saved that fucking shit too. Or he had it. He commented on that same image of the fucking blue-haired braid girl with the carrots.
So it's like, I mean, people want to click. Okay, look.
They're all fucking in the lolly? What the fuck is this?
It's like, here's the thing, man. If you want to set up these standards, right? You want to live by these rules. You got to live by them too. You can't be lying. Why are you lying for? Right? You can't obviously live up to these rules. Yeah, here's the thing. Lerix, if he wanted to be real, he should be defending this shit because he's gotten caught. You think this is the only instance of him getting caught with it? Oh, fuck no. We have more. We have more and more and more proof, and it's going to keep coming out. Now, Moth, I'm not going to show this one on screen, but I want you to see. Does that look like a nude lolly to you?
I would say lewd. Getting fucking weird, man. What the fuck?
You know,
she's an adult.
Luhrix claimed that this was because okay, so to show it up on screen, there needed to be a black bar on it to, you know, obviously hide the, you know, the fact that it's almost naked. If not fully, I mean, it depends. Do you want to classify this as naked? I mean, it's got mummy wrappings, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I'm just going by like the image and it's like technical. You know what I mean? It's not showing nips and shit. It's not saying it's a good image by any means. It's fucking gross.
It's a petite it's a petite woman. You know, if you want to even call it that. Most people would call it a lolly, but I mean, again, we're splitting hairs with Lerix here. Whatever. But he liked this at 19. And then he wanted to go ahead and lie and say, no, that he was actually 16 when he liked this, because he knows it's damning, right? Because here's the thing you don't know about Lerix, too. He lies a lot. He lied about his age. He lied about his location. He lied about having...
Is that why he constantly goes, are you just going to lie to me?
Yes, because it's all projection, because he lies all the fucking time, and nobody gets to challenge him because he runs away and plays victim.
Well, I'm guilty of being the idiot for always falling for this type of shit, I guess, but it's just kind of hard because I'm like, man, someone's about to actually just ask me some questions for once instead of going, oh, I don't like him, so he must fucking eat babies.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. My main thing is that Lerix can't be doing this fence sitting shit. Lerix can't keep calling people pedophiles. I'm going to show the time he did do that though, because I think that that's perfect. What he said today, awesome. I'm going to hold him to that standard and I'm gonna put it out. What my entire thing, and I want people to be very, very aware about this. I have never called Lerix a pedo, even though I'm in every right to do so. I don't stop people from doing it because like Lerix isn't my fucking friend. And I was nothing but understanding to this idiot from day fucking one, right? Ever since, hey, you know, my first combo with Lerix, he actually was, he was talking to me. He was like, oh, did you know there are multiple interpretations to the word lolly? And he was trying to speak this, like these technicalities for me. And I'm just like, I can obviously tell he doesn't want this to stain his career. And I was like, okay, fine, I won't be a dick to you. But he gets so ahead of himself, Moth. He gets a stupid ego and he thinks he's hot shit. And then I find out that he's gonna be grilling you, and I'm like, dude, if the lolicon is gonna grill you, like, he better be fucking on. Like, look at this shit. Come on. I'll show you this one too. Like, what the fuck is this, Moth? According to people, you're the pedophile here. So, what is this shit? Can you tell me?
Is Slug a moderator in your fucking chat?
Yeah, he is.
Change that, because he fucking muted me and he's going off about pedophilia and dumb shit.
So, like, you have to...
I'm about to post pictures of your fucking man fupa again, you prick.
Suck. You can get back mod with a nice little dono, by the way. I've been lacking on those. GG Evans. So Moth, what do you think? What do you think of this? Is this a little weird to you? What is this shit?
Hold on. Oh.
What is this?
Oh no.
What? Why does Lerix like this shit? I just want the simple answer. That's all I want to know.
You know what though? At least he doesn't watch gore.
I know, right? God fucking damn.
To be honest, I don't really either. I will watch the shit I cover unless it's illegal, and then that's about it.
Yeah. Okay, Slug, you get your fucking you get your moderator. I'm sorry, Moth. I gotta make a profit here.
Just for the chat, since Slug is being Slug, I never reacted or watched DD. He's being fucking stupid.
Okay,
he's also he's not defaming. He's also belittling the fucking poor girl who was victimized. She didn't die. It's not a fucking murder thing. You can easily read about this if anybody's actually interested. It's horrible. So I think that shit should be talked about, honestly. I believe in victim advocacy as far as their stories being told. One day I'll talk about my own shit.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Well, somebody in the chat said there's nothing wrong with being a weeb. It's just when Lerix overprojects calling people pedophiles and stuff. I completely agree. Like, here's the thing, Moth, and I want to say this to you, because I think I've been very good fate to you, and from my conversation with you, I don't think you've been bad fate to me. I think that when it comes to shit like this, I think that you are completely entitled to think this is pedophilic, and you are completely entitled to thinking that and proceeding as you wish with people like that. I think the same kind of can be said for anybody that wants to look at your gore shit or whatever, right? It's not everybody's
compared to pedophilia.
Yeah, but you get what I mean, right? You get what I mean. Like different strokes for different folks. My entire thing here, because I'm still being very nice, and I don't want to call Lerix a pedophile. You can if you want, because I wouldn't stop you, and like kind of like Slug, I wouldn't stop him. But like the thing here is, once again, so he doesn't weaponize this shit. I'm just saying that you're not the guy. I've said this from day one. I said you weren't the guy because you were a pussy. You proved as much. Now I'm saying you're not the guy because you won't even address this shit. The only thing you keep doing, Liam, Lerix, you keep changing your fucking age, you keep deleting evidence, you keep banning people in your chat that talk about it. That's what you keep fucking doing. But it's not gonna change this, man, because here's the thing. In case you want to deny this Twitter account is yours, I have proof that it's yours. I have all the proof in the world.
Back now.
Wait, what's up?
He's typing back to me now. It's funny too because he ducked TCR's thing that I sent you to, where he admits that, where he just talks about how he'd like fuck a 14-year-old, and said that that's not evidence either. It's just clipped. And I gave him the full stream, but he refused to acknowledge any of the evidence that I gave him about TCR, Slime Beast, or otherwise. He just wanted to clear their names as pedophiles.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, dude. Like, I'm just saying, if you embrace Lerix, you're embracing this, and if you're okay with that, well, then, I mean, just say it. Just say it. I mean, what's wrong? Like, really, what's wrong? I think it's more telling of the people that don't want to admit that this is Lerix. It's very, very telling of him and the people that support him. Like, are you all closeted lolicons too? Are you worse? Like, what's going on? Why can't you be transparent? Like, isn't that what they want from you? Isn't that what they want from you, Moth? They want you to be transparent. Why can't they be transparent? What is this?
I've been pretty fucking transparent. Anybody can go to my channel and actually see shit. You got the videos that are like, oh shit, he's watching some crazy shit.
Embrace it. Exactly. Embrace it. Just fuck
documentary next. It's just a mix of crazy shit and true crime. I don't see the fucking problem.
I don't like. I mean, again, the people have their issues with you. I don't think I've ever done an interview with you. I've never really gotten. I've gotten mixed reports on why people. Either it's like the the DMCA, what is it? DMC, not DMCA, the privacy complaints, the privacy strikes. Some people say you're bad fate. Some people call you a pedophile. Some people don't call you a pedophile, surprisingly, the ones that I would expect them to, but they don't. I don't know, man. I don't know what the deal with you is. Some people like you a lot, like Abby
I don't know.
Fatbird.
In your opinion, what evidence has been provided to you that would imply, well, not imply, they always try to imply I'm a pedophile, but that would point to me being a pedophile?
I haven't stopped to look that much. I just kind of hear
Yeah,
Slug
'cause
say
there's
it a
nothing
bunch.
that's not interesting. Slug claims I've
I
watched
kind of got a
TSAM,
little bit of
which
the
is
gist
wild.
from TCR, but if like, I don't know, man. Like,
You got
I
Slug
just
who hasn't even watched 60 Minutes, like spamming in the chat while I'm still
the
banned.
daisies thing, right? I guess the
Yeah.
daisies thing, right? That would be the
Mhm.
biggest one. So
Yeah, I've never
tell me what
watched
happened
that.
with that.
Yeah, it turns out because I don't know, I don't obsess over CSAM. Like some people just spam. Like I guarantee his autocorrect is DD. Like at any time he types D, but it was. Have you seen the 60 Minutes clip before? It's a text
I have not.
trailer. It's a text thing that is supposedly like the start or the trailer for it. That's the only thing I've seen. At the time, yeah, I thought that was the start of something heinous. It says that a child is going to be like violated. I'm like, nope, fuck, and click the fuck out. I've never said I sat and watched it, downloaded it, even at the time knew what it was. In order for me to do what they're accusing me of, which is downloading this, saving it, and by the way, they say that I used it in one of my videos, I would have to, one, predict that I'm going to move across the country and start a YouTube channel. Two, predict the death of Ronnie McNutt and predict that that would blow up my channel and get me into starting covering content like this. And then three, keep that all a secret until I finally decided to make a Patreon and start covering content that they don't want me to talk about in documentary format.
So okay, so people basically call you a pedophile for the daisies destruction thing, right?
Yup.
Okay, I want to show you what Lerix reacted to. Because somebody in the chat said, "Oh, there's a difference between being a weeb and a lolicon or something." The thing that I have an issue with here is that Lerix has been caught with, like, he shows all the signs of a guilty party. Number one. Number two, he keeps deleting shit. Like, if you really like, it's something for a chatter to say, "Oh, there's nothing wrong here." Yeah, but like when Lerix is constantly deleting things, it kind of makes you wonder, are you sure about that? Does he know that? Because I think he needs somebody to tell him that, if that's the case. Now, Mott, you see this right here?
Does that say a 15-year-old girl?
No, this is a 12-year-old. So, Moth, this is an anime called Arrow Manga Sensei. It has to do with a 12-year-old getting lewd. And Lerix reviewed this and then shortly after deleted the video because there's totally nothing wrong with that, homie.
And he's typing a novel to me. I think I made him mad. Maybe he flipped his hair over to the other side.
Yeah, because if you mention Lolicon Liam, Lolicon Lerix, he's gonna flip a gasket. That's the thing. That's your hero. Your hero is gonna flip a fucking. And look, here's the thing too, Moth. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know anything about you. I don't have these preconceived notions about you though, because I hear that you're a pedophile for the daisies thing, right? And then we're splitting hairs with this shit right here. What is this then? The fuck is this? This is a 12-year-old, right? I want you to keep the same energy, right? I want you to keep the same energy. This is what commentary does all the time. All right, they see something like this and they'll immediately say, "A 12-year-old getting lewd." All right, keep that same fucking energy for Lerix. Also, when you get that screenshot or when you get that long message from him, I want you to fucking, obviously with your consent to post that here so we can all see what what he has to say. But this is the thing that Lerix review. Like, I don't know if there's anything wrong with this, guys. Maybe you can tell me. It's it's a 15-year-old boy, kind of like what was it? The thing that Flamenco read, Boy Soprano. So we got a little bit of Boy Soprano in this bitch. You know, we got the 12-year-old here, the heroine of the series. 12-year-old. She is a shut-in who never leaves her room, even to eat. Instead of relying on her stepbrother to bring her food,
I just contracted AIDS. Holy fuck.
She actually makes ecchi manga. So according to her blog, the pen name is derived from the name of the island. Does not have any relation with ecchi manga over here. She stays with a blah 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 blah. Prior to her mother marrying Masamune's father, she had only known him as an online friend. In the anime, Sagiri's illustrations are drawn by this person. TLDR for this shit, Japan is a very weird fucking country. All right? Like, look, man. Again, is this the guy, Lerix? Is he really the guy to be questioning anyone on this shit, right? I mean, really, tell me. Audience, you guys have been very participant in this. Like, you guys are participants. You guys love chatting away. Tell me, why is Lerix the guy to be judging people? I'm curious. Moth, can you tell me? Why is he the guy? I mean, Angry Slug.
In just a moment. Moth will be back in just a moment. He's helping.
Is this Andrea? Is this Andrea?
Yes.
How's it going, Andrea? I haven't talked to you. I think we were shitting on somebody. But we have talked before, right?
Oh, I don't know who this is, to be honest. I like, all I see is a picture.
Okay, well, all you gotta know is that we shat on somebody before, and it was funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So how did you get roped into this whole thing? I know Slime Beast doesn't like you. Like, he talks about you a lot. What's going on with that?
I guess they don't like that I defend my husband.
Yeah. Okay, now it's coming back to me.
I would defend him and, like, say, hey, this is wrong, or hey, here's proof that this is wrong, and nobody likes me because I defend my husband. So yeah, okay. All right, now it's coming back to me. I remember some of the things Slime would say about you is that you groomed your husband. What is the story with that? Okay, so we used to work together, and he was 17 when he started working there. So I did know him when he was 17. But we didn't start dating until he was 18. It was Thanksgiving of 2012, and he was already 18 by then. I had invited him over because he had, like, no one to spend time with that day. And my 2 other children were not with me. So I was like, okay, I'll, why not spend time and hang out and whatever. And that was it.
You say, because Slug is a fucking mongoloid and he's still going through there.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about Slug. He's weird.
Understatement of the century. Weird. Understatement of the century.
Yeah, like, I don't. That one's just, like, off his fucking rocker, just gone.
Yeah.
The whole screen was just a baby into saying shit.
But, like, so Slime is calling you a groomer based on you knowing Moth when he was 17, then, right?
Yes. Okay, so I guess in July or the summer of 2019, I had made a Reddit post on, not a Play Goddess one or anything like this. This is like an old one from years ago. But I had said that like, we're getting ready to celebrate, like, our 6th anniversary and almost 8 years together. So he calculated it back being to, like, 2011. But I had already misspoken in that post, and I tried to explain that to him. I misspoken because by the summer of 2019, we had only been married for 5 years. So instead of being together for almost 8 years, it was almost 7 years. Meaning that following, like, Thanksgiving of 2012, So that's his big hurrah. And then he's just, I don't know, pieced together that I was grooming him because of that.
Okay, so, I mean, I don't know, man. Like,
it's just stupid. It's all stupid, and he, like, even after explaining it, like the Reddit post and how showing that it's like, even I had misspoken in it, it still didn't. He doesn't give a fuck. Why would he care? He's, of course, he's gonna run with it. Duh. It's Slime Beast.
He likes kids.
Slime. That's all he is. A big pile of slime who hasn't left his fucking desk since he was 8 years old.
Why do you think these people continue to focus on you guys? Have you done anything to leave them alone or move on with your days or anything? Is it just them continuing to talk with you? What is this I don't know, relationship that you guys have?
To be fair, with the trolling, I had, like, when they would troll me, I would troll them back, and they would push me, I would push them back. That just, you know.
So you guys just have like your back and forths, and basically you go at slime, he goes at you go back at him, blah blah blah.
Yeah, usually I would, like, a lot of the times I would just post memes like making fun of him, or like was making fun of something that he said. You know, so I did keep poking. So
Yeah.
you know that it's just like he would have done it regardless. Doesn't matter if I said anything. Doesn't matter if I spoke up. He would have still done it. He would still keep going. That's who he is. Look at what, like, if you look at his Twitter behavior, like Slimebee's Twitter behavior, he's always recycling the same complaints about certain people, just nonstop.
Yeah. Just really quick, Andrea, because I think some chatters are new here. I'm gonna, and you know what, I'll share this with you as well, because why not? So this is one of Lyrix's likes. Now, I want to pose the question to you, but I'll also pose it to the chat again. I'm gonna assume some of the chatters aren't being bad faith and aren't trying to look like as a way to, like, defend Lyrix or anything. What does this look like to you? Like, what is
like
this?
A child.
Yeah, but what is, like,
in a like innocent, pure, like, but slightly trying to be in a sexual manner, it looks like a kid. Like, to me, I find it as like an inappropriate, I don't know, anime. Obviously it's not naked, but that's still inappropriate.
I want everybody to get their Lyrix cope questions or anything, or genuine questions if you have them, and I want you to put them in the chat and ask legitimately, but only if you want the actual truth. If you want to be good faith about it. If you don't, I don't know, keep talking, I guess it's good. But even still, legitimate questions about this, because I saw somebody in chat, they're like, well, at least, if there's more than one like, my dude, there is this entire video has a bunch of his likes, right? The fact that he fucking, look at this shit. The fact that he took, okay, yeah. I want to the fucking chatters out there. You gotta know what guilt is, man. If he's gonna have all this shit. Okay, here are some bullet points to have in your fucking head. Number one, oh
my god,
over 1,000 likes of this shit. Okay,
Lyrix and lolis are coming into the chat now.
All the fucking likes, 1,900. He couldn't unlike all the lollies. He deleted this account. I have proof that it's his account. I have all the fucking proof, and I will show it to you. So here's the thing. There is more than one. The only ones that are shown here are the ones that can be shown on YouTube, okay?
Yeah.
2, if you don't believe me, tell him to re-upload or bring back his Twitter account. Then we can see, all right? But number 3, though, and the final point, it doesn't matter either way, because I managed to get a couple of, of that shit that you guys want to see, apparently, because I guess the only way to prove, it's so dumb. This is so stupid. This feels like Mama Max all over again, where I have to fucking pull teeth to say, this guy's a con man. These are the reasons why. But every fucking idiot in Lyrix's fucking fan base or whatever, just as stupid as Max's fans, just as brain dead, don't want to look at the facts, and they're in constant fucking denial. Holy fucking shit. I just want to say, dude, if you want to pass judgment on this Moth guy, sure, whatever. But at the very least, do not look at Lyrix as the healthy alternative, because he's literally not. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Find a better person. Like if Augie, for instance, was doing this shit, that's something. But it's this guy. This little fucking dweeb. Hold on, let me fucking...
Oh, what the... Oh, never mind. I thought that was real. I was gonna say, holy shit.
Like, what the fuck is this? I have him wearing a loli sweater. What else do you want from this guy? Like, what other proof, people? Sheeple. What is this shit? This is your hero? This thing? This guy? Fuck, dude. I wish I told Moth earlier. What the fuck? Dude, if you had this info, you would have had a field day. You wouldn't have to fucking feel like you were you had to owe this guy any form of respect. Look at this shit.
I would have hopped on there and just be like, "Why do you like children? Like, what?" He kind of threatened me for typing for like 30 minutes. He was like, "If this is the route you want to go to, I wish you luck, dude."
What the fuck is he talking? Like, look at this. What the fuck is this?
Oh my god.
It's just like, I mean,
She's 5,000 years old.
just fess up, Lerix. Just fess up. You and your shitty fan base, fess up. Just say you like loli and move on. All right? Say that you're not going to be that guy. You're not going to be Augie. You're not. I'll make sure that never happens. We'll make sure that never happens. But like, come on, fess up.
In here. He's a garbage person. Slimebeast's his little butt buddies are in here.
Same with Lyrix's lollies.
What is this?
It's
Slime, do you agree with this?
Oh, bondage, yeah. Like,
what is it?
Yeah,
that's not proof. It's just anime.
yeah, that's not proof. That's just.
So
bondage.
let me tell you what we got here. All right, we got a loli with cat ears wrapped in a nice little bow, and her cleavage is kind of showing right here. And let's see whose like that is. Not Luhrix. Lerix. Ah, interesting. So what is this, guys? Can you tell me? Hello? What is this? Does everybody... I mean, like, it's okay. Here's the thing. People think I'm trying to get a gotcha. No, if you think this is fine, by all means, raise your fucking hand right now and tell us. Let us know where you stand. All right? Don't be a fucking fake. Hell, if Slime wants to say this is okay, he can say it. It's fine. Like, I mean, other people will judge you. I'm a non-judgmental person. I will not judge because I'm a very nice person. All right. But other people can, like, you know, that's not my fault. That's not my problem. But yeah, I just wanted to.
Slug is a moderator for you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Slug is my buddy. You know, he's my friend.
Dude, I don't know. He's just off.
The thing is, he actually does have people even in his chat believing the same shit that Slimebeast is saying and shit. Like, it's so counterproductive and stupid to even have us here when he's doing that.
Yeah, Slug is my buddy. He's just a good egg. Sometimes I know you guys don't like him.
He's on that special.
He was born with a lot of extra chromosomes, sir.
He's a special child. Not child, but you know, special one.
This one is tame, I think. Or is she or is she tied up all weird? I mean, if you want to say it's tame, then you can say it's tame. You know? I just don't know why Lerix would delete his account full of this shit if it was anything. Like, thing is, like, I don't know. Like, if it was really a nothing burger, I just want to pose this final question. If it was really a nothing burger, like the chat is trying to say it is, why did he delete the account?
Also, why are they all, like, very similar?
I don't know. It's probably the
Why are all the likes very similar of all the, you know, them being young little girls?
Remember what he said on the stream, that he said lolicon is pedophilia?
Yeah, like, that's another thing. Fucking Lerix is making the arguments, like, it doesn't make any sense. The motherfucker can't be consistent to save his life. He's an idiot. He's legitimately the stupidest guy. Listen, if you like this shit, I don't whatever. That's your thing. I'm not trying to. You need to get this in your head, idiots. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm literally telling you your hero is an inconsistent fucking moron that shouldn't be speaking about anything. It's like when Slug tries to lecture people on doxing. Motherfuckers don't like that. And there's a fucking reason for that. It's like when fucking, I don't know, like Moth tries to lecture somebody on anything. They're not going to like that because they're going to be like, who are you? You're Plague Moth. It's like, this is exactly the same thing. This is Luhrix. It's literally fucking Luhrix, dog. Doing call-ins. Are you guys down for a call-in?
What, with him?
Simpleton.
Oh.
Dude, I don't have 5 hours to hear that shit. He was crying with defending Luhrix. What the fuck does that even say?
Oh.
What if we keep it to 5?
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Or 5 hours?
5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'll put a timer on.
We could do 5 minutes. I'll get my noose ready just in case.
All right, I'll bring them in. Hello. Hello, hello.
Hey, hey.
Hey. All right. I got you 5 minutes when he picks up.
Thank you, Sin. Appreciate it.
No problem, dude. We had a good combo. I think we agreed on a couple things on the Mac shit, right?
Yeah, we did. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna see if he's gonna join. I'm sure he told me he would. When did I talk to him last? So how are you doing, man?
I'm fine.
Did you want to call
Yeah.
in specifically? Cause oh, here
I'm
he is.
stupid. I thought for some reason that you were calling him, and I literally sat there waiting. I'm like, what's wrong? Why didn't he connect?
No, all right. So it's 10:04 right now. Let's get 5 minutes on the clock. We'll make it 10:10. So
Yeah.
go ahead, Simpleton and Plagued.
Oh. Yeah.
I moan for him too.
Whoa! All right, just let him talk though. Don't be mean.
No, I mean, if you have something to say to me, you can feel free.
I honestly don't remember you much. I'm sorry.
No,
Okay? I'm
that's
sorry.
totally fine.
Well,
I
I'm
wouldn't
taking up your.
expect you
Okay, we're too polite here. What's up?
to. Oh. I think I just kind of had like a lagging question actually. Which is that like with the whole ID thing with the server, like I know that that's, whatever, contentious or, you know, but what I know that during some points you weren't looking at IDs, and then later on you said you did start monitoring for them, correct? Is that right?
No.
Oh,
Yes and
never
no. There
mind.
was no need to do any sort of ID thing or anything because there was no adult section of the Discord at that time. Once people started asking for things like that, that's when that system was implemented.
And what system was that?
The ID system where, hold on, I'll tell you step by step because we got a sticker for it. You have to send a selfie to a moderator showing your face with your ID. You can have the address and shit censored, obviously, but your date of birth has to be there. You also have to be holding up a written piece of paper with your Discord ID on it and the date.
Okay.
That's the only way you can access those channels. There is no way to bypass. There's no special treatment. The only people who have been able to bypass that kind of shit are sex workers that I know, and well, I can age verify them quite fucking easily by going over to their OnlyFans pages.
Yeah. No, makes sense. Yeah, and then like really only other question I had about the conversation is just with the Daisy saying, I just got a little bit confused. Like when you were, so with the 4chan thing, what you ended up seeing, were you saying that was part of the 60 minutes thing and you didn't realize that it was, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I've read descriptions of what that nasty shit is. It's in so many news sources, it's gross. And
Right.
that's all I know of it. I don't want to fucking see shit. I've seen what media has put out there, and that's enough. And half of that shit, I didn't even include in my own documentaries in any form because it's just so. While it's not even illegal, it's just so fucking gross, dude. Like,
Right. Yeah.
I'm burning
No,
out
I'm
on the
with you there.
topic itself. Like,
I'm with you there. And finally, I think just personal little question, because this is just something I'm kind of interested in. But why is it that you have kind of made like several different versions of the same video, with kind of almost varying levels of respect shown towards the subject matter? Like, for example, with Junko.
you mean, wait, did you say with respect or what? I'm a little confused.
Oh, sorry. When I was saying the second with respect, I meant like in
Oh,
respect.
you mean like one with respect and one without, basically,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I guess that's my own faults. I mean, I'm not gonna say I haven't been a piece of shit or just whatever. Typically, though, there are some topics I feel that just deserve way more genuinity or whatever, humility rather, because I don't think genuinity is a fucking word. And that's anything involving like self-harm, people taking their lives, animals, children, anything involving those topics, or I try to approach differently. Cartel, random shit, yeah, it's kind of callous of me and insensitive, sure, to approach it the way I do. But even nowadays, I've mostly, I mean, there are videos here and there, but like I've slipped more into the documentary style out of taste and just growing out of the kind of old style of just, it's like reactionary content. It literally is, and it gets old and boring.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like my whole thing is, and I'm not going to overstay my welcome here, and I'll leave after this, I promise. But actually, the reason that you and I started beefing in the first place is because you made like a really disgusting joke about Junko on your Twitter. And I quoted it because I had recently gotten done watching your very respectful documentary about Junko, and it was pretty whiplashy to see you act a certain way on your platform, and then go on to Twitter and be talking about this girl that got tortured and raped to death for 2 months, and talk about her like she's the punchline of your joke.
To be fair, you're 100% right there, and I didn't actually I mean, at least I don't recall that was the reason why. I'm not trying to deny anything. So I do apologize for that. You're right. That was insensitive of me and wrong. I've done it a few times to other victims and shit too, just making insensitive memes or whatever. Other people have too, but that doesn't make it right. It's just an aspect of being edgy and stupid, I guess.
Yeah. No, I mean, I get you there.
And it doesn't
Yeah,
justify
I mean,
anything though. For like, I'm not trying to say that.
no, I mean, I get it. You're just trying to explain, and you've been very mature and accommodating in terms of like my questions and stuff, and I appreciate that. And I've tried to, be respectful and just generally like easy to talk to. I feel like that's the best way to go about this kind of thing. So.
Well, I'm sorry I was rude from the start. It's just, I mean, like, everybody's at my fucking neck. I'm expecting to be drilled every second about literally the same things looping. So I'm sorry for that.
No, I mean, I get it, man. It's okay. I mean, like, admittedly, like, just being fully transparent, like, I am in probably the same boat as a lot of those people, but I go about it in a little bit of a different way. So.
Okay.
Hold on. Honestly, it's not even really worth looking at, but okay, man, I know deep down you're grasping at straws, but that's all I got for you. And the last thing I said is, you're young and entitled to think you know how to save face, but we see that deleted loli account, loli collie Liam, the not safe for work kids. I was like, why'd you delete that account if you yourself, and you yourself said it's pedophilia, so why did you save it? Well, I phrased that fucking stupid. But whatever, my point got across.
So was
respond.
that what you guys talked to? Is that what, like, the last thing?
Oh, that's the last thing I fucking said to him, and he didn't say anything back. Because I feel I'm pissed. It's like, are you serious? I gave you the time of fucking day, and it turned into another dog pile with a bunch of kid-loving fucking weirdos in the chat.
Yeah, I had no idea about the slime thing at all. Because when you brought that up, I was kind of surprised because you never took. I mean, I never took him for the type to I don't know, like that or whatever, ever get himself in a predicament like that. So I don't know, I was kind of like confused with that. But then when I saw Lerix, I don't know, acting the way he does, it's just it's a little weird, it's a little weird. And again, it's like, if you guys think this is like genuinely fine, if you don't think there's anything wrong with this, at least the safe for work ones, because now at this point we get to the point where people want to play subjective, and they want to look at things to defend this guy for some reason. They want to look at things from a subjective point of view. If only Plague Moth had all that generosity, huh? Oh, too bad he's not Lerix. Too bad he doesn't like loli. Otherwise, he probably would get that generosity. But is what I kind of just want to point out that double standard here. It's like, if you guys think you're going to find the truth on the internet, you're fucking stupid. The only truth you're going to find is who people like the most, who people hate the most. And based off of that, truth will be twisted into whatever the fuck you want it to be. So that is generally what happens. Look at Max. Max is the best example. Max was taken as like, Max, right? Mama Max. The pedophile
Unfortunately.
hunter, yeah. That guy, his fucking word was taken as law. Like he was the messiah, you would think, and all the other sheeple out there believed him. Like you saw me get ratioed on my video, 1,800 people saying you're wrong about Max, you're wrong about Max. Well, guess what? I was right about Max. Same shit's gonna happen with Lerix. Motherfuckers are gonna say you're wrong about Lerix, you're wrong. And then when it's convenient, and like every other shitty YouTuber on this platform, or in this case, the commentary community, when it's time to get rid of fucking Lerix and it's time to bring him to the corn for the harvest, then he's gonna be done. He's gonna be the lolicon, just like fucking Flamenco. Just like they try to pull dirt on literally anybody. It doesn't matter who they are. They don't fucking have a code. So I don't know. I guess that's the reason why I just people are acting as if I'm rubbing shoulders with the devil right now. Which is you. I mean, number one, I want to clarify, I'm the devil here, and number two, it's like, it's like, number one, motherfuckers, I'm the devil here, get it right. And number two, it's like, man, I just don't have a real reason to hate you. I wanted to goof off and laugh at the guy that was interrogating you, because I feel like out of everybody, he has the least ground to stand. You know, like, I want to kind of clear something up with you too. The thing with TCR and this shit, I got his side, and I want to know if you are refusing to see that point of view because of your dislike for him. And his response for that, what is it called? That audio bite, right? Of him and the loli and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So his context for that, when he explained it to me, was that this was when he wanted to be a free speech absolutist, which, by the way, this is proof that you should never stand for free speech absolutism, because then you have to do shit like this. And his whole mindset was like, well, free speech absolutism is allowing this kind of shit or whatever, and trying to justify it and whatever. That was his point of view, and that's what he did. But then immediately kind of like eventually realized that that point of view was, you know, not the smartest, and that just free speech absolutism in general is just a bad fucking idea. So
yeah, he contradicts that too, because I have a screenshot of where he says it's very real, but he grew out of it in 5 years.
Right, but he could be talking about like the statement being real and him growing out of that phase in his life, right?
Do you really grow out of talking about fucking 14-year-olds? Is that like okay? We could just say we grew out of that. He was 23 years old.
Was he talking about? Okay, well, number one, I thought he was 19. Number two, wait, what is the context with that?
It was 4 years ago. How old is he now? He's 26 right now. So I'm sorry, he'd be 22.
Yeah. Live stream it.
It's 4 years ago. Yeah, he's 26 years old, dude.
And Moth, you are not trying to distort this in any way, shape, or form because you dislike DCR, correct?
No, this is 100% to my knowledge honest. Like, this is the evidence I found and provided. Another thing too, well, here's that screenshot I said. He also features a very one of my classic shit posts in response on Reddit. I wanted to get negative karma, but it still hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I saw this. That's what I was referring to. If you thought that he was referring to his stance on this shit and how it changed because he realized that free speech absolutism was not the way to go.
I don't know. Do you have you seen the have you checked out the stream for the full context of the clip yet?
Wasn't it in your video?
I think I linked it, but hold on.
Yeah, it was. Anyway. I remember watching the video, and it was. I think Lyle Convoy was actually there for some reason. And,
yeah, he was.
Yeah, Lyle Convoy was fighting him. I remember that, and I was like, when I heard that, I'm like, is that fucking Lyle Convoy? And apparently, Lyle and him are good now. That's why I'm also wondering if like they ended up, you know, realizing that what he meant, though it wasn't, you know, what you think it is. And I'm wondering if the reason you're so adamant about pushing this on TCR is because you don't like him. And if that's the case, I'm not the one to judge you for that. Because, number one, that's what my friend Slug does. He does it quite often. I reprimand him for it, but he does it anyway. And if that's how you roll, you know, the eye for an eye kind of thing, or whatever you want to do, I'm not gonna judge you. I really don't care. I'm not trying to play this nice guy character or anything like that. If anything, I'd more so understand it. Because again, you say he doesn't straight up call you a pedo, but he does make implications, correct?
It makes it sound like you
Yeah.
downloaded the shit from Scared.
He
So-
literally, well, like I said, he literally suggested and even got Scare Theater to blindly go on and say the only way that could have happened is if I downloaded it, got the key, and did this. Meanwhile, Scare Theater made his whole fucking video up because he showed screenshots of inside the Daisy's Destruction file. First off, meaning he would have supposedly had to download this once in a lifetime thing. Like, do you see the stupidity here and how this just loops into nonsensical bullshit? It's really dumb. And again, and in regards to his statements and whatever and retracting them and all this, I don't know how you can contextualize saying it depends. Are you fucking a 14-year-old or do you see a nice pair of tits? Is there really a way to say that's free speechism or what the fuck? Like that, they're really, and even in full context with the whole clip, it still doesn't make sense and it still doesn't allude to something different, and that's not even the only weird thing he's fucking said in there. He also said that he can't tell the difference between anime people and real people.
You're just not willing to give him any leniency then.
Not in those things, no. I did give him credit where credit was due, and even thanked him for fucking saying that, you know, hey, coming out and finally saying, hey, I'm not a pedo, even though insinuates it anyway.
Is the Daisy's Destruction the only reason that people call you a pedo? Because I did hear some shit like, I think his name is called Raven something. I remember that after hearing that, Slug was doing cartwheels and shit, and he was like, I'm always right. And I don't know what
he should watch my video because we disproved it pretty quick. He actually faked Discord screenshots, tried to say they're DMs even though they had colored roles and everything.
To say that they weren't DMs.
Okay,
and then tried to say that they weren't DMs, and then we go back to the chat log for the day that all this happened, and I didn't say anything like that, unfortunately.
Okay,
I
so
wish I did say it. Oh no, I'm evil.
So okay, so your defense for that is that it was made up, that had no.
Yeah, it's in my community post. You don't even have to watch the video. Actually, you can just scroll down to like the third one. I think my wife shared it, or my wife gave it, and I shared it.
For real?
Sorry.
For real? Okay, that's fucking.
Yeah, like
interesting.
it's really obvious. It's just BS. There's not even times on them.
So
And Lerix himself exposed Cole Raven as a liar and a fucking idiot with no evidence, and that tells you enough.
Salvo Pancakes, thank you for gifting 20 memberships. Appreciate that.
Damn.
I don't know if that's actually Salvo, but if it is, thanks for that. Okay, so your claim is that they were fake, they're Discord screenshots, and that Cole Raven isn't like telling the truth, right? That's your claim. That's your.
Yeah, he's spiteful because I called him a lot of mean things.
Okay.
To put it simply, it's just so fucking stupid.
Do you see the hatred for you going away anytime soon? Do you do shit that? Do you do anything that make it hard for people to just overlook you?
With my content and how people approach me so rapidly, my name brings clout like a motherfucker apparently now.
Because I want to tell you I'll tell you a story right now. So there's this guy named Cougar. He's called King Asshole on Discord. He's also called Alvin C. York. He has multiple aliases. On Twitter, he's called Montes Blackburn or something. Point is, this guy was called McDaddy at one point. He was a 26-year-old that sent his dick to what he thought was a 15-year-old in what was kind of like a messy sting operation by Kiwi farmers. This guy still exists. Okay, and this guy is legitimate a pedophile, but he's a legit pedophile. Okay, I'm not even talking about like the Daisy's Destruction shit. This guy literally showed his genitals to what he thought was a minor. Then he went on to say some more such shit. This guy, he's my friend, my old friend Crow's moderator, right? This guy gets the fucking defense of, well, go to the cops if you think he's a pedo. It's like, motherfucker. This is what I mean. You got somebody like that guy, Connor McDaddy, Alvin C. York, whatever you want to call him, hanging around the commentary community, right, doing this shit, right? Nobody gives him any attention because he's a nobody. I feel like a lot of the people get attention because they're still kind of relevant enough to be talked about. I've seen certain people don't give a shit about, like, some people that talk about you, other people aren't going to give a shit about them unless they talk about you. So what's going to happen? You've been demonetized. It looks like this is causing you nothing but problems. What's going to happen? Like, are you ever going to just say, fuck this all, and then, you know, go out and, I don't know, get off YouTube and then just end it right there so that people don't have something to bitch about? Or what's going to happen? What's the end goal here?
No. I'll do this till I'm dead. At this rate, I'm here to piss people off. I'm going to try to not be involved in so much drama. I feel like I've explained myself enough, so to speak. Not saying like to you. I'm saying to like, with that whole Lerix stream and everything, it's an endless loop of people just trying to farm shit on the easily, I don't want to say, for lack of a better term, the easily accusable, because off the surface, my content is fucking abrasive, to say the least. Then if you encounter, just say, the wrong video of mine at first, you're gonna be like, what the flying fuck is this? And then, oh, long hair guy, scary.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty easy to put people up against me with any kind of accusation without, you know, just taking it off the top, because it's like, I'm not the, I don't know, I'm not what people would expect to be a decent person, but in reality, I'm more of an SJW fucking hippie weirdo than anything.
I want to also point out that, like, a lot of people that talk to you initially, they always want to, like, for example, with the Lerix thing, right? He fucking like, he was willing to have you on, like, no problem. He didn't want to grill you or anything. He just wanted to get you in that fucking call so he can get his fucking shitty ass content or whatever. Do you think that's a little fake from a guy like, because I even heard it yesterday. They're like, Lerix is defending Plague Moth. I'm like, what the fuck? That's kind of weird. Why would he do that given his supposed principles or whatever? Because I shit you
called
not.
him out for a few of his contradictions too, because he went back on a lot of the shit he said to Cold Raven, and it's like, dude, you literally explained that to him. What the fuck are you trying? And he's like, oh, it's not bait. It's not a gotcha. No, you're about as fucking smooth as Turkey
By the way,
Tom, dude.
real quick, Babe ASMR, I'm good. Yeah, he did lie about his age, and I have the evidence to prove it, and I will be proving it in one of the videos. I plan to do a big dissection of Lerix in multiple videos and make a playlist on him because I think it's fun. So yeah, look forward to that, Mr. Liam. Mr. Liam, oh boy. He needs to stop lying, Moth, you know? For all the people that say Moth can't stop lying, you know what? Lerix can't stop lying. He needs to stop lying.
You know, another thing too about that, I'm sorry to keep interrupting you, but I don't often get to fucking talk about my side. Has anybody actually tried, like, asking me things? They say they do, but if you approach someone going, hey, you're a fucking pedophile, you watch this and this, is it true? Do you think I'm gonna, like, well, one, half the time that kind of shit gets filtered, so I never see it, but it's like, no one ever tries to go, hey, Moth, what's your side? What happened? Well, why are these people saying that? I don't know. When you call people out for doing disgusting things and they lash out, it's wild. Mama Max is shit. People keep talking about him too, and that's interesting. I collabed with him once, and it was a huge regret on my part, especially for
you collabed with Max? No way.
I had to edit his fucking audio and hear him slurp whatever the fuck he was sucking down. He was like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was for that pick a side thing, and I wanted to get some points across and you know, help some other fucking sides of YouTube who ask questions.
Well, that's another thing that I want to ask. It's like, this is kind of like the issue that I had when certain people were like trying to, I mean, not so much an issue, but like it kind of made me wonder, right? Like, you know, what are the rules? Because there's Reb says Disu is an anime YouTuber that's, I guess, pro lolicon, right? So
Gross.
This guy, I mean, by commentary and Lerix definition, he's a pedo, right? According to them. When my question then became, if Reb says Disu is such a pedophile, why is Tom like kind of low-key networking with him? And why is fucking Bo Black's doing that too? Because they follow that motherfucker on Twitter, and the only thing you see on Reb says Disu's timeline is like a bunch of lolly shit and pro lolly takes. So my entire question for that became, if you guys are gonna hate this guy, why the fuck is your favorite darlings following this guy like it's okay? And to add on to that, if Moth is such a fucking pedophile, why the fuck is everybody so cool with talking to this guy? Right? And I'm not even talking about, like, I'm not talking about me. We already established I'm the devil. I have no fucking morals. Fuck anybody I don't like. But I'm talking about the nice people, the quote unquote good people. Like Liam, like Lerix. Why is Lerix humoring a guy that, you know, is supposed to be horrible and this, and that? It's kind of like weird. Also, there was, when you get the chance to talk, people let you talk. They like Tom let you on to talk about your side and stuff. Personally,
My only gripe about that though is I had to be muted half the time. Half the shit I wanted to be addressed was never addressed, and literally TCR's cocky gerbil ass was like, "Oh, we're not going back to that." Because I asked him if he had so much proof that I was doing all of this, why did he sit in my Discord for 5 months and only have screenshots from 2021 that were acquired from Kiwi Farms? Like this,
I don't know.
yeah. Not only
I
that,
don't know.
he dicks around in Mama Max's shit. Like, holy fuck! Did you know that Mama Max's assistants are like his ex-girlfriends?
You know
What
what?
the fuck is that?
I
They don't
heard
like
I
me.
heard rumors about that. But they were just.
I have proof of that, and
Okay,
it's
well.
gross and stupid. They're talking shit about me. Apparently, what was it? One said I extort my fans for nudes, which is fucking wild. And then I have to go in there and solicit them because I made a tongue-in-cheek comment about people sending me and my wife tits on my birthday. I didn't say, please
Okay.
send me your nude. Yeah, I'm not even
Okay.
kidding. That's another thing that's going off too, is apparently, like, I just know no bounds with my depravity. And in reality, I'm just sitting here like, man, I'm just talking about dead people. Just leave me the fuck alone. Like,
I
you
feel
know how many
that.
channels do the same thing I do? I can literally go right down about 20.
I've
And then they'll recommend those people.
I've
Cold Raven
seen
is
some.
fucking
I've
disgusting.
seen some. It's I don't know. It's like the problem with you, right? The problem with you and people that don't like you is that they poison the well so much that people that genuinely want to know what the fuck that they should hate you for. It's like I have to traverse through the fucking pedophile allegations and not even your worst enemy wants to call you that, right? Like I gotta go over like, you know, Moth doing this, Moth doing that, like I want legitimate shit, right? And even then it's like, am I gonna really fucking hate this guy on the internet that I don't know, probably will never get to know? Um, you know, why? I mean, there's plenty of people in my IRL that I should dislike. Um, you know, and it's like, what does disliking you ultimately get me in the end? Right? Not to sound like an opportunist, but does it not just does being enemies with somebody not just cause more headaches? Right? Why can't people just be like, whatever, you know, I don't approve of what you do, I'm gonna leave it at that, not gonna go for this huge expose where I try to make you look like a pedophile, etc., etc. I just think that it's better that way, you know. Like, I mean, for me, right? People say that I'm petty. I mean, maybe a little bit, because again, I was perfectly fine. Just like, and you can hold me accountable for this too. I was perfectly fine just ignoring Lyrics and whatever the fuck he was doing, and just I genuinely, a part of me felt bad for him because he wants to so badly be the cool kid on the internet because he's a fucking loser in real life. He really wants to be the cool guy on the internet. That's why this pisses him off so much. Anytime you call him Lolicon Liam, Lolicon Lerix, or you point out his lolly shit, the reason it offends him so much is because he can't be Augie anymore. He can't be the cool guy on the internet. He has to go back to being Liam.
At least he fucked Turkey Tom's girlfriend, right?
Yeah, and he's still like talking to her now. Which, by the way, he lied about that too.
Oh.
He lied about that too.
Oh.
I straight up, that was one of my questions. I asked you. Not you. My bad. I asked him.
I wonder if they'll try to interview me together to gain some of that masculinity back.
Oh my god. I asked him, Lerix, have you ever had any interaction with Turkey Tom's girlfriend? Probably ex now. He lied and said no. Then I asked him again. I talked to him quite a bit on Discord, right? Unfortunately, it was the worst experiences of my life. But then there was this other time where he's just going on and he's babbling, he's trying to act like a hard ass. And then I pull up a old tweet of his where he was apologizing and sucking Turkey Tom's cock and saying, "I'm just gonna go away, Tom. You know, I cause enough problems or whatever. You're killing it, bro." He's just taking it from Tom like a bitch, like a fucking bitch.
Well,
right?
dude, they both give off Axe body spray vibes.
The point is, how are you gonna be the cool guy on the internet? How are you gonna be this tough guy, this badass when you're fucking bending over for Tom? When you're
Not gay
fucking
unless the balls touch, homie.
when you're liking the lolly and you're not admitting to it? Like, why can't you be like, why can't you? Jesus, I can't imagine this translates well to anybody outside of like the anime sphere. Why can't you be that guy that says, yeah, I like the lolly, so what? Like, motherfucker, just do that. Like, what the fuck? Just,
Seen that, and it's a lot harder to keep going at the person because you're like, oh, you know you're fucking weird. God damn it.
yeah,
And
that's
that explains why Turkey Tom kind of ducked the lolly shit towards TCR too. Are we like, is this stream probably like the only people that doesn't like to jerk off to hentai kids, or am I in like some sort of fucking other world, or
the anime community has.
I like anime. I don't like anime
Okay,
children.
no. The anime, the dark den of there are different levels. Obviously, you got your One Piece, your Dragon Ball. Everybody likes those, right? Nice little fighting anime. You know, I assume that's what you watch.
Yeah, I watch shit like, I mean, yeah, but
So pretty much,
Oh,
yeah,
God,
the
you're
fighting
going-
shit. Yeah. Then
Yeah,
we
of
get
course,
then we get a little
same shit.
darker. We get into like the darker side of shit. Then there's Arrow Manga Sensei. Some weebs even call it one of the most fucked up animes to really review, or just in general. They equivalent it to cuties, pretty much. Which I guess is like fair. Does watching it necessarily make you a pedophile? That is up to somebody's interpretation, I guess. Moth, you would probably say yes. I know some anime fans in my chat would probably say no. I don't know what Lerix would say. And that's my problem. I want to know. I want him to answer these questions. Right? I need him.
I asked him too, and he ducked it real hard and tried to just say, "This is what I always do." It's pretty strange for a guy who just met me today. But hey,
I'm sorry. Yeah, but that's the thing. I can't. How do you call Moth a pedo when you can't even address that, though?
I would like
Shut the
for
fuck up
someone
for a
to
second,
actually provide
okay?
some evidence to me being a pedo for once before they call it.
Let's
That'd
be
be
honest.
mighty cool.
Turkey Tom's GF pity fucked Liam
Asshole,
after his
weirdo,
Loli
sure,
episode on
whatever.
Twitter.
No,
She seems to
pedophile,
have a
no.
pattern with wet
Like,
men.
okay,
She
I'll give you an
fucks behind
example.
Tom's back.
I'm sure people
Yes,
remember
there's
Augie
more than
RFC.
one.
Augie RFC, one of the less stained individual ever. Probably had like the same swagger that Lerix is trying to copy right now. That guy, if that guy was criticizing you, I wouldn't be able to do anything about it. I'd just be like, well, Augie never did any of this fuck shit, so like, you know, that's his right to fucking do this shit. But it's like, again, with somebody like Lerix, it's like, ugh.
I anticipate another fucking. Well, he already said he's making a video on me, and he's probably. Everybody
What
keeps
if you
trying
did
to
a
push
live
Turkey
with that
Tom to
and
do
blame the
more
League
on
of
me, and
Evil
it's just
Pedos
like.
in your note?
There's no evidence against me for anything, so what are you going to say? Oh, he strikes people or whatever. Okay. At this point, I could just be like, hey, I really don't care. It's like, you all, let's see, someone privacy struck your video, you guys bootlick pedophiles. I don't know, man. One of these things seems worse than the other.
Yeah,
Just
I don't know.
saying.
I don't know, fucking Moth. I just let me just read this real quick. Let's be honest. Turkey Tom's girlfriend pity fucked Liam after his lolly episode on Twitter. She seemed to have a pattern with what men she fucks behind Tom's back. Yes, there's more than one. Thank you for that, GG. And Simpleton, thank you for the $4.99. What if you did a live McNut and blamed the League of Evil Pedos in your notes? Do you know what that means?
They're saying that what if I took my life on stream and
Wait a minute. That's not what he's saying.
Yes, he is.
How do you know?
Ronnie McNutt, homie.
How do you know? Is there context to this? I don't understand it.
Ronnie McNutt has become a meme. He took his life on camera by blowing his fucking face
Okay,
off.
all right. I got it.
Bad stuff.
I got it. Okay, I get it. Is that like a creative way of saying, you know?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay, well, I didn't know that, but thank you.
Yeah, it's That's one. I mean, that don't bother me. It's just like, wow, hypocritical for people to bitch about me being disrespectful and then to say shit like that too, though. Like, that's the hypocrisy that gets me so fucking annoyed. Just say I'm an asshole that you don't like and move on to the next person you want to suck their cock. Like, go. There's other YouTube channels. I could recommend other gore channels that cover shit in different ways than I do.
Do you think
You want to watch Guido hop around with his titties jiggling, talking about poop and shit? Go watch Cuckraven. You want some quality British cartel shit? Go watch Disturbed Reality.
What do you think? What do you think is like, do you think that you've done enough on the internet to warrant this kind of behavior towards you?
Yes and no. I definitely have a big mouth, and I've definitely gotten myself into a lot of trouble for sure. And I've definitely been so reactionary to shit. It's just not good. That's where, yeah, it's definitely my fault to actually be accused of this crazy shit. And for people like TCR didn't. Yeah, TCR didn't just go, oh, he's bad and report my Patreon. He launched a whole fucking thing at once, dude. Okay, he sent the Patreon report with shit from 2021. It got it nuked automatically. That was my income for 2 years steady, along with my in-person job. I made way more off YouTube. So what is it? You know what I mean? What does it matter? That was, and on top of that, he simultaneously messaged all of my sponsors, asking them to drop me.
I absolutely am.
Like, where is this in good
Moth,
faith?
you still have sponsors?
Yeah, I do.
How the hell do you still have sponsors?
GamerSup said they have no intentions of dropping me. They're already aware of the accusations from people, and they don't give a shit because they know it's bullshit.
That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy to me because again, it's like, God fucking damn it. Everywhere I go, I kind of look at you, and I'm, they're obviously this and that. It ranges from like he's an asshole, he's a freak, he's a weirdo, or he's a pedo or whatever. Blah blah blah. It's like if the fucking company itself isn't even gonna drop you, and they don't think you're like a liability, does that say anything? Like, really? Does that?
Well, that
like,
was
I'm trying
Tom and TCR's excuse for hating my content. They said, "Well, you're bad for advertisement." Then why do they sponsor me? Why do they put ads in my video?
Yeah, like not even fucking Slug can get a fucking sponsorship. Like, how the fuck are you getting this? And you guys, like, not to make you feel bad, but you and Slug kind of like when you get mad at people, you generally do some of the same shit. Like when you go after them and stuff. So that's what I'm comparing you basically.
Hey, at least I try to find actual shit instead of being weird. But Slug has done good things. It's so weird. He's such a strange individual.
He is. He's a very strange individual. Thank you,
It's like rolling a d20. You never know what result you're gonna get. Usually it's a nat 1 with him, but fuck, sometimes it's nat 20.
Speaking of Slug, would you mind talking to him?
Another time? Holy fuck, I got like cancer from him. I actually would tell you here. I'm gonna go in a minute.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Well, thank you for
him. I just like it's been tired.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, it was good talking to you, man. I'm glad that I made you aware of Liam, right?
Yeah, thank you for sure.
I wish you luck with the next expose. All you gotta remember is lolicon Liam. Just ask him the question. Just be like, "What is this?" And then show him like the likes. That's all. It's a simple question.
I've been showing him shit, and now he won't respond. Like, believe me, when I'm pissed, I act. I'm like, no,
Yeah, I just figured I'd even the playing field. Anyway,
XQC knockoff, motherfucker.
Anyway, Plague, thanks for stopping by. I'll talk to you later, man.
Later. Thank you for having me.
No problem. See ya. So that was the fucking devil talking to the I don't know, man. I don't know. That was fun. That was funny. I had a good time. I had some good laughs. Okay, hoes be hoes, even attractive ones. Liam was dumb enough to rub people the wrong way for her to get outed. Hey, Plague, how about you stop? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. CZ guys and BPD girls are a crazy combination. That was they were a mistake, my dude. They were a mistake. I bet Tom met her by cheating on her ex. Dude, that entire little scandal is so interesting. I'll go over the Tommy C stream at some point where he just admits that it'll happen because that's cool. But I think we went on for quite a bit. 2 hours, 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to change the title because this ended up being a stream about Moth. So cool, awesome. Thanks for stopping by, whoever did. Look forward to the next lyrics video. That's gonna be coming up either next week or the week before. I don't know. Milk it till it's dry, right? I mean, I'll leave you with this. I don't see the issue with talking about lyrics repeatedly when motherfuckers like him were talking about Max repeatedly for things that didn't even need to be brought up, for things that could have been said in a fucking tweet or a community post. The entire fucking point of YouTube is to milk things. I'm just choosing to milk something that I want to do, not that's gonna benefit me, because I know people are gonna fucking get mad at me going after lyrics. I don't care. Nothing personal. I just don't give a shit. This is strictly for me. And if you guys want to use the receipts, go for it. I don't care. Just putting the info out there. Motherfucker, lyrics didn't have to go this way. You could have just, not been a dick and shut the fuck up and try to be Augie. But I gotta point out that you're Augie Menko. Anyway, that's all. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. Appreciate ya stopping by and, whatever the fuck you did. Yeah. Okay. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night. Stop the lonely wolf fact. Just do the video. I am the lone wolf, my dude. Dog, you didn't put any info. GG. No one can replace Augie. That's right, Bay ASMR. Don't you forget it. Nobody can replace the Augster ever. GG.